All right, well, welcome to tonight's live makeup tutorial. My name is Catherine Bontempo. I'm an independent consultant and executive district manager with Arbonne, and I am so excited to share with you. Today's look is going to be our cat eye eclipse. Woohoo! So it's really fun. I kind of joke, I'm an accidental makeup artist. I grew up with brothers, and I just didn't learn about makeup, didn't care about makeup. It wasn't important. It was on my radar, and just kind of picked up some tips along the way in college and for my girlfriends. But I kind of joke, I used to be a cheerleader, and so the makeup that I knew how to do was cheerleader makeup, which is, lots of glitter. I'm like, I can do glitter really, really well, and that's about it. And so just through learning and watching different YouTube videos and those kind of things, I've kind of found my way and just really embracing makeup, really loving it, and just really playing with the looks and having fun with it. And so that's one thing I'm really excited to share with you guys. Just have fun and play with makeup and try new things, because you never know what you'll like. And so it does oftentimes take practice. So, the first couple times you may not get it right, but that's okay. So I am excited. I want to share with you guys real quick just a little bit about the products that I'm going to be using today. I am featuring vegan cosmetics, and so I just want to share a little bit about them and kind of what makes them different. And that is with Arbonne. I've chosen Arbonne as a company to align myself with, and I've chosen these products because they really are amazing and there's something different about them. Arbonne is a 35-year-old health and wellness company. They're botanically based. They have cutting edge research and development. It's really amazing to see the passionate culture of independent consultants. There's a global opportunity. You really can have your own business with these amazing products. The products are unique because they're plant-based formulations. They're blending the best of science and nature. They have the highest in quality ingredients from around the globe, and they're pH correct and hypoallergenic. They're not going to jank up your skin. I just really love how gentle they are and how amazing. They are vegan certified, so these are amazing vegan products. Dermatologist tested, clinically proven, never tested on animals, are cruelty-free. I just really love how having that cruelty-free, it just makes such a difference. They are built on Swiss heritage to European standards, as well as the products are formulated without gluten. They're free of petrolatum, free of animal products or byproducts, never tested on animals. They're free of formaldehyde donating preservatives, free of chemical dyes and fragrances, free of artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. Obviously, that's not in the cosmetics, but like in the nutrition line. And then they're free of parabens and phthalates. And so that is why I've chosen these products and why I just really love them. And so they are pretty amazing. And so just really excited to share these with you guys. So what I am going to do now, I started the cat eye eclipse look, and it's a whole look, but I didn't want to kind of walk you guys through this. So I'm going to share this fun little video I made. It's a time-lapse video of me doing the rest of my face. And so that way I've got my foundation on, my primer, my blush, kind of all of that. You can see I just haven't done my eyes. And so, but I wanted to highlight the products that I'm using for that. And so I'm going to share that with you guys really quick so you can see that. So it's going to be a quick, this is my time lapse getting ready. So it's the primer, the liquid foundation, a little concealer. Just going to watch, that's the bronzer. I forgot my brush. And then the Ballet blush and the highlighter. And so just a quick, easy, got my face on, ready to go. So I just created that with you guys so you guys could see kind of all the products that I used before this. So now let's go ahead and get into the cat eye eclipse, our fun eye look. So I'm so excited to share with you guys. So the first product I'm going to be using is the Prime and Proper Eye Makeup. And so you can really see that. And we're going to put this on the top of your eyelid and let it dry. And if you guys have questions or is the chat, go ahead and pop in the chat and ask any questions. So I just put a little bit on each eyelid. And so you can just see, I'm just going to rub it in with my pinky. I'm getting it all over my eyelid. Now, this is the key with the Prime and Proper Eye Primer. You want to leave your eyes, yeah, because that's a word, leave your eyes shut for about 8 to 10 seconds. So I'm just going to talk for about 8 to 10 seconds so I can let the product dry. You want it to dry so this way it doesn't crease and it goes on really smoothly, and then you're not getting any of your products wet. You're not putting on any wet products. And so, dun, dun. Okay, that's probably been about 8 to 10 seconds. I didn't count, but we're going to call that good. And then the next step I'm going to do while having that on is I'm going to do my eyebrows. And this is the Shape It Up Brow Pencil in Light. And so I'm just going to fill in. This is if you need to draw on extra brows. You know, I'm just really more filling in my brows. I have I have a good sized brow, but they tend to be a little sparse. So I just like to fill them in and really define that shape. You could also use the eyebrow gel as a finisher for this if you wanted. And the pencil colors do come in light, medium, or dark. So you have some color options there. And I will use both medium or light depending on the look I'm going for. So this one is the light. And then there's this handy dandy brush at the back end of it. And so you can just brush them out and smooth them out. And if you do make a mistake, I mean, it just really takes, just a quick wipe and the product's gone. So, all right. So I've got my primer on, I've got my brows, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to do this a little bit different than it says in the instructions, which there's this really cool, Arbonne has put together this whole look. And so there's a cheat sheet that I can send out to you guys so you can really follow along. You can also be able to watch the recording of this and follow along with it, but it's going to be great. So you have that option. And it says to do all the eyeshadow first and then do the liner. I'm going to do the liner first because I just think it's easier for you guys to see it and kind of go through that process. So when you're doing eye makeup, always make sure you have a good eye makeup remover, especially when you're doing a cat eye, because it's really easy to mess it up. I am not an expert at cat eye. I just think it's fun. I've learned a couple tips and tricks, so I'm going to share those with you guys. And our eye makeup remover, it's great. It has a little hole right here, and you can just stick a Q-tip right in there. So that's your good. Oh, as I spill it a little bit, I didn't get it another way. But yeah, so that just will be. I have some cotton balls handy too, because this can get a little. So I'm using the Fine Line eyeliner in liquid eyeliner, and this one's Eclipse. It comes in Eclipse or Arbor, so you can choose. And you can see it's a really great pencil. And so what we're going to do, all right, I'm going to scoot up a little bit so you can see. I just pull my eyes just a little bit. And then use your pinky as an anchor. And what you're going to do is just come along and come down. I got to get a little bit closer, sorry guys. And start at the middle and kind of work your way out, just creating that fine line. So you're just trying to come along, stay as close to the lash line as you can. And then I like to then go back and go all the way to my inner corner. I don't like to start in my inner corner because that's when you have the most product on, so it's easier to smudge. So right now we're just lining the line, and you guys can see my eyelashes just janked up that line, which happens sometimes. Which is why we have this, because then you can just come in and smooth it right out. So it's really easy. And yep, all you gotta do is smooth it right out. Okay, so the first step is really just to line the eye. And once we do our shadows, we can go back and redefine this line if you want to. That's not a problem. I think it's just easier to see for you guys like this. So I'm just taking my time, really getting it, and then you're going to line. Make sure when you do, you're lining all the way down to the outer corner. So that's the first step. So it's that first line. All right, now let me do the other side so I can get them even at this point. All right, hopefully you guys can see. And you guys may just need to play. I love this eyeliner. I love the brush. I'm really getting used to the brush. I had my other eye closed for so long I can't really see out of it now. It's like when you go to the doctor and you take the eye exam. Oh, see, look at what I just did. Oh, See, this is what I mean. I'm not perfect at it. I just like to play and learn, and you can fix it. And that's okay. This is like, the cat eye look has really scared me for a long time because it just seems so, oh no, what if I mess up? And this is also why I like to do the eyeliner before I do my shadow, because when you do mess up, you just take a little eye makeup remover and fix it before you keep going. So, all right. So let me see. Okay. So I'm just going to finish this one, hopefully, and go all the way down. This one I made a little bit thicker than the other one, and that's okay. And you guys just play and figure out, do you want it thicker? Do you like it thicker? Do you want it thinner? How do you like it? And you can really customize it for it. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit on this side. Clearly, I'm better at one eye than the other, and that's okay. Okay, so now I've evened them out a little bit. So they look. Now this is where the cat eye comes in. And the way to do this is to, you're going to start in the outer corner. Sorry, I'm like totally losing my words. And you're going to draw that kind of flick up. And where you're going to draw it is you want to angle it towards the end of your brow. So that's, you're going to add that line from your inner corner up to the end of your brow. Now, your eyes are, just like your eyebrows, your eyes are sisters, not twins. So you're going to kind of have to adjust it for each eye. You want them to look the same, but it's okay if they're not totally identical, just because your face isn't completely symmetrical. And this is where I recommend just practicing this and playing with it. And you can flick it out as long as you want or as short as you want. And so I start, and you just kind of, okay, hold on. So I just did that kind of little line, okay? And then I'm going to go on the other side and do the same thing. I'm not filling it out. I'm doing it step by step on each side. For me, that really helps keep it even and keep it in the same direction. Okay. It's always harder to do the second one because you're like, I got to make it match the first one. Okay. Sorry, I've got like a weird view here. Okay. So I've got my two. And see, I went a little bit higher on this one, and that's okay. Can you guys see? No, no. And so now this is where I'm going to kind of pull this out so it lines in with my lower lash. And don't worry about being perfect, because this is where we have our eye makeup remover comes in. So I just flicked it right in my eye. All right. So, and start with a smaller cat eye, because you can always add more length to it. Like if you really like it really out, you can always add more. Does that make sense? Okay. And now what you're going to do is kind of draw a dot right here in your crease. Like right there. Can you see where that is? You can do it on this side too. Okay. And so now I'm just going to play connect the dots. So it gives you kind of that guide for where you're drawing your lines. And I can't talk during this part, otherwise I'll stab myself. So you can see I really just, fix it. So yeah, so I just connected those dots and have that really natural cat eye. Okay, so I'm going to do the same on this side. Oh, seriously, I think I messed that one up, guys. Okay, so there we have it. So this one is a little bit more defined than this one, but that's okay, because I've got my eraser. And if you're new at this, definitely practice with this and just do this before you do your shadow or the rest of your face, so that way you're not taking your eraser and erasing all the work you've already done. So you can see it's pretty easy. And then what I like to do to give it, I'm just going to pull this in a little bit under here for a little bit more dramatic flair, because I like dramatic flair. And then I'm going to take this and just kind of. All right. Do you guys have any questions about that so far? If you do, just go ahead and pop it in the chat, and I'll just see. So yeah, so you can really see. So it's creating, kind of just line your eye first, and then the next step is creating that flick out, and you want to line it up with your eyebrows. And you can see, you guys, mine aren't totally perfect, but you know what? No one's going to notice. It's okay. And then coming back in and filling in the bottom, and then creating that space in the crease of your eye to kind of create that triangle. And so just keep practicing and you will get really good at it. So that, even though on the sheet, the little cheat sheet you guys will get, that's the last step, we went ahead and did it first because it's definitely the most challenging as you're learning. And then you can just really practice with it and get there. So the next step is going to be, I'm going to put fog. It's this one right here. That's the fog, and it's going to go all over. I'm just going to put it up here because I really want to give my eyeliner a chance to dry, because give it some time to dry, because that would be terrible if you're like, oh my gosh, I did it, I love it. Don't do that. Like, that's going to be a bummer. So we're going to go with the fog. And that's kind of our all over look. And then the next color we're going to use, I'm kind of going slow because I really want to give this some opportunity, is the Pebble. Oops. Hold on, guys. I wish you guys could see my space. It's like covered in stuff. And so the next color we're going to use is this Pebble. That's what this one's called right here. And that we're going to do in the crease. This is me checking. Okay. So we're going to do this in the crease, starting at the outer corner of the eye and blend it up in. And we're going to do the whole crease. And what I like to do when you put your product on your brush, kind of jam your brush in. Don't come in it sideways, like go straight at it, because it gets the product just at the tip. And then you can really just put the tip of the brush right in the crease. And so it gets exactly where you want. You guys can see it's not really, it's not messing up my eyeliner at all. Okay, so there's that. And then Christelle asked to see a close-up of the eyeliner one, which I can definitely do. Can you see? Like, I'm trying to get it as close. Can you see? It's really pointy. It's a stiffer end, so it doesn't like collapse when you use it, which I really like. Okay, so we've done the Pebble and we've done the Fog, and now we're going to go ahead and do the Truffle, which is this color right here. Can you guys? Sorry, I kind of closed it on you. I've got like that one right there. It's a really pretty green. And this one, you're going to do a V along the outer lash line and blend it up. And so what I like to do is actually take a angled brush, and this helps to really get the product exactly where you want it. And you just add it in the crease, working your way up. And you can even do it like right along. So it just really helps to define the eye. And I love these products because they are so good for you. They're so beneficial for your eyes. They have an eye brightener in them. They're just amazing, but they're really blendable. They're really easy to work with. Oops. And then I'm going to take my smaller brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit better. So you can really see it defines that. And you can see I mushed that up a little bit, but that's okay because I already have my line, so it's more just touching it up and fixing it versus trying to do the line with the shadow. And then the next product is the quartz. So we're going to take this one and we're going to just press it into the lid and on the inner corner. And quartz is a real, oh, I forgot to show you guys. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed Dawn. Sorry. That's right. Dawn's really pretty too. This one is quartz. It's this really pretty kind of pink color. Huh. All right. So we're just going to kind of press that into the lid. And then I'm going to go back with the fog and hit the inside corners. Just kind of touch that up. Okay. And now I'm going to go back with my liner and kind of touch up since I did the liner first. I've got a couple places I need to touch up on my cat eye. And I just want to redefine it a little bit. And if you guys have never used a liquid before, I mean, this is a great liquid liner, but just give yourself, again, I feel like a broken record, but give yourself some time to practice. It's okay. So you guys can see that. So I'm just going to touch up this one. I feel like every time I do this too, I get better and better at it. All right. So that's, I mean, it's a pretty simple look. It's just, you know, giving yourself a chance and to get to use the eyeliner and to really practice with it. And then we're going to finish the look with the mascara. And so go ahead, when you put on mascara, make sure your eyelashes are kind of almost up. Start at the bottom, wiggle the wand through it. And then once you've done that, kind of take the outer corner and pull through those edges, and it really gives you a fun, really helps to define the eye and kind of wings it out. So it's going to really mimic that and enhance the cat eye. And then I'm going to do my lower lashes for this look. All right, so I'm going to do my other side. And all right. So that's it. So, and then with the Eclipse, the cat eye Eclipse, it recommends to finish your look with the lip liner in Peach, which I have to say, guys, this is my favorite lip liner. I would like, this is literally all that's left. I don't even know if you guys can see it. You're like, oh, I love it so much. And then we're going to use the lipstick in Terra. And I like to use a lip brush to put on. All right, and then to finish it off with the lip gloss in Linden, which is a really fun, pretty color. I would never have put these combinations together, and I love them. So I just think it's so fun. So that's it. I mean, we're done, guys. How amazing is that? And so really easy cat eye look. I'm so excited to share that with you guys. And if you guys have any questions, you can pop them in the chat. We can take care of that. I do want to show you guys really quick. I put together a little package, as always, for you guys. And so you can really see, so there's two options there's the cat eye, so really just kind of focusing on the eyes. And with that package, you get the Prime and Proper eye primer, the eyeshadows in the Fog, Pebble, Truffle, and Quartz, the palette to hold all four of them, the eyeliner, liquid eyeliner in Eclipse, the brow pencil in Light, and then the mascara. And that whole look is $196. But you can sign up as a preferred client and get 20% off. And as a brand new preferred client, you also get to pick out a free $50 item. And you can get the primer, the highlighter, liquid foundation, any of those things. You could also do the complete cat eye look. And this is where you get all of the items above. So everything we talked about, the whole eye, plus the Ballet blush, the eye primer, or excuse me, the face primer, our primer. And then as a bonus for only $25, you can get the lip gloss in Linden, the lipstick in Terra, the lip liner in Peach, and then you can pick any color foundation, whatever liquid foundation works for you. So that total is at $259 plus that bonus $25 in product. So you really get an amazing deal with that. And when you do that as a preferred client, we will waive your $20 fee when you sign up, and you get that free additional product, which I recommend: the bronzer, highlighter, the cream concealer, or even the sunscreen. And so if you guys are watching this on playback, these prices are valid as of this recording. And so connect with your consultant or the person who shared this call with you, and they can really help walk you through the best pricing that there is. But as I told you guys, I was going to do a fun giveaway, so I'm really excited to share that. One of the things we're going to do is we are going to do, I'm going to do a goodie bag giveaway. And so what I'm excited about, I want you to share on Instagram, this is going to be Instagram, your favorite makeup look. So I want you to do your makeup in your favorite way, and I want you to tag, I want you guys to use the hashtag Bontempo Summer Makeup. And so I know it's a little long, but that way I can find it. So Bontempo Summer Makeup. And you guys tag me on that. Go ahead and tag me. I'm at Bonty Mama. And I'm going to do a little goodie bag giveaway, a fun little goodie bag full of makeup. So it's going to be really fun. I'm going to close it next week, and I will share with you who's the winner on Instagram. So we've got that. But if there's any questions, go ahead and pop it in the chat box, and I will definitely I will be answering those to you guys. The brow pencil, Crystal, that is definitely a little, it's more like a liner than, like, it's not super smudgy. It definitely, but it goes on smooth. It's creamy. I think that it's soft and smudges, but it's not harsh like a liner, like a pencil. It's definitely really creamy. And so, yeah, so make sure you guys connect on Instagram. My Instagram is at Bonty Mama. And then the hashtag is Bonty Summer Makeup is what it is, or Bontempo Summer Makeup. Sorry, guys. I can definitely share this for you guys. I'll type it out, my Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and type it in the chat box so you guys can see it. And so that way everyone can see it. But if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat box. Show me your favorite summer makeup. You know, it'll be fun. We're going to have a fun time, and I'm just excited for you guys to get the goodie bag. So, and then we are going to be doing the next look that I'm going to be sharing with you. Our next live makeup tutorial is going to be in June. It's going to be June, I want to get the date right, 13th, June 13th at 8:45 p.m. Same link. So once you guys have it, you can join us there, and that's going to be a really fun kind of smoky eye, so that's going to be a really fun look. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and chat them, or you can unmute yourself and share them. But I am so excited to share with you guys. Thanks for joining me, and I just really appreciate you guys taking the time. So connect with the consultant who shared this with you, and yeah, we'll see you next time.